Oh, when the HUD comes up, the facade, it slips. Masquerade falls. What a way to begin this video. This is... I don't know what this is. I've been thinking about it for about a minute. Well, I've been thinking about it for a few months, I'd say. And now here it is, and essentially it's just kind of every other video. I did have a couple of ideas, but I thought, why not just, well, I didn't really think this, but I guess what I'm thinking right now is why not just have, obviously, you know, I'm not one to necessarily do like special occasion stuff, usually. Not, I guess not really one for traditions. Traditional traditions. But, so what I mean is like I didn't really have anything big planned. As this is already fucking stupid. Look, basically, I had this idea to do a video. I think I had like 11 subscribers. I think that was the longest point in my channel. I had like 11 subs. I wish I remembered if it was 11 or 12 or whatever. Because it was such a long time, you'd think I would have it in my head, but the number that keeps coming to my head is 11, so I'm just going with that. And I had 11 subs for so long that it's not like, you know, this is something I was like paying attention to really, but of course. But you know, when you open your channel, that's what you see in a big fucking number, so you can't help but see it all the time. And I had 11 subs for so long that I just kind of had it in my head, like, I don't even want to get another sub. Like, if I get another sub, it's going to just piss me off. In a fun way. Like, in a meme-y way. So, yeah, when I got my 12th sub, I was like, fuck. Or maybe it was like 12 to 13. We're talking lolly ages here. Anyway. How do I move on from that? I don't want to address it. I just want to continue and just... I'm not going to try and explain... this is me explaining it, though. This is, hey, welcome to my 11 subscriber special. I'm a few subs past that now, you know. Been growing the channel. I have no plans. I pretty much just executed. I think all the energy I had for this video was just then. So now I think I'm gonna just see what kind of trouble I can get into here at my house. Oh, I don't even remember my own house. I would. And it's this one, Jelly. It's this one, Jerry. I should have called him Jerry. With like an A. And one R. Jerry. Oh, somebody make a tune and name him that. Because, you know, I'm speechless. No comment on that thing I said earlier. Fishbowl. See, like, is that new, or has that been in the game? Nobody wants to tell me the answer. I guess nobody probably knows, because why would you honestly know, though? A boat bed. Dude, that does not look like a bed. It looks like a fucking cradle. And I should not be saying that. Okay. For the record, Jerry would obviously look amazing in that hat. I feel like that's literally like a hat that specifically a chimp would be wearing. Like if I were to buy Brianna? What? Is that like some sort of sign that that's new? You gotta credit the artist, guys. I don't know. Fuck you, Smirky. I'm gonna get that bowler hat, whatever the boulders. That would look good on Jellybird, I think. Oh, it's summer. So I guess I can take off of this. The fucking date dictates the season. Where the fuck is? Oh. Yeah. Okay, sure. Whoa. Love, looking for love tonight. Woo it out. So I guess this video will be 11 minutes long. No, I was actually gonna, well, I don't want to say my plans because I might still do a video like that. My dream is one of my dreams. Yeah. Period. Space. My dream, comma, one of my dreams, dash, is to upload a video someday, and I would hope that this would be that video. I feel like if there were any video, I don't want this video to be seen. Like, I'm already thinking that. Like, it's not a usual thought of mine. It's just like, I'm thinking about this video. And I'm, you know, when I start recording a video, it's not like, I don't end it and I'm thinking like, do I upload this? I'm not like that intricate. Like, I've pretty much already had the resolve to upload whatever I record before I even started recording. So this is going up and I'm not happy about it. I'm just thinking about that. Like, but more importantly, I'm thinking it would be cool if I could upload a video and it would get 0 views for all time. But it's like, that's just not even a thing on YouTube. Like, even if you start a brand new YouTube channel with like 0 subs, you know, and upload a video, it's gonna get views. Like, it's gonna get like 2 views or 8 views. I mean, look at this channel. I mean, I get like probably like an average of 10 views per video on this channel. 10 to anywhere between 10 to 15 would be the average probably. And my Toontown videos do better, which I'm not surprised about. Because first of all, Toontown is a cult game where people want to see Let's Plays for whatever reason. I guess. Apparently. I mean, I don't know what I'm basing that off of. I guess I'm just basing it off of myself. As a kid, I would look up, I wanted to see Toontown Let's Plays, and then it became such a big part of my life, and I didn't even watch that many Toontown Let's Plays. I watched like 1 or 2, maybe 3. 2, I would say. And that was Chazers and Royco64. That was a little bit later, maybe a few years down the line. Yeah, Royco's Toontown series, which I don't even know if that's up anymore, because I think every like once a year his channel will just get recommended to me on YouTube. It's like, oh, this guy. And last time I saw his channel, he said, oh, his YouTube channel got hacked and all of his videos got taken down or some shit, and so he's never, I guess he didn't really specify if any of the videos were actually like retrieved, or if that's even possible, but I think he started re-uploading certain videos, and who knows, maybe by now they're all back. I don't know if that's the thing. But I watched his series actually quite a bit. I probably watched like... The thing is when I'm watching a Let's Play, I feel like it's something that I binge. It's like something that I'm watching probably every day for like a few days. So however far I can get in a few days, which is usually about like 20 episodes at most, at very most. And then I'll get sick of it and just forget about that YouTuber. So that really helps the idea for this channel, where I just want to make a fucking 700 episode Let's Play and I won't even watch it. Which I'm... You know what, though? I will say, I've obviously seen most of my videos, and call me a fucking straight narcissist or I don't know, whatever. But I've kind of enjoyed some of my episodes, like a decent amount of them. I think it's because, like, maybe I am a narcissist. I don't know. But I think it's because, like, sometimes when I'm talking about shit that I'm passionate about, and then, like, I leave that, you know, moment, and then I come back to myself maybe in the edit, or maybe if I just come back to that video once it's uploaded, like months in advance, or sorry, months later. Sometimes I listen to myself and like I'm like, oh, what is he trying to say? What is like 6 months ago Spiff trying to talk about? What is he saying? And I'm like listening, and then like sometimes I can finish my own sentences, and I find that like so weird, and it makes me like happy. So I don't know if that's like narcissistic, that it's like, I guess like I'm true, because I hate that too. Like I hate watching someone like look at a video of themselves. I mean, it's not like it's an everyday occurrence to see someone watching a video of themselves, but like I've watched streams or like just certain circumstances where people are watching like their own content or commentary on things, and they're like, true. It's like, dude, you're watching a video of you're truing yourself right now. Like, stop. Don't do that. That's just not a thing. Please don't do that. It hurts. But like, I kind of almost get a vibe like that sometimes when I'm watching my videos, where it's like, I guess maybe, and I don't want to speak for people, but I almost would think that probably a lot of people would not enjoy their own content, but like can resonate with it because it's them. Like, not even to mention like just the simple fact that it's like when you're looking at an old video of yourself, you're obviously just looking at like a home, you know, you're just looking at a home video that you can reminisce on and just be like, oh, that was where my mind was at in that time, or I remember, you know, this edit holds up, it's funny, you know, the way I put this together. You know, sometimes give myself a little pat on the back. Good job on that fucking muffin. So, yeah, this video is essentially, well, I was gonna say it's essentially a Let's Play episode, but I'm not gonna say that because, I mean, I just did, but I'm not gonna say it is because I'm not gonna do anything to progress my tune in this video. I'm just gonna walk around and talk. And anyways, I don't, like, that being said, this video really doesn't have a purpose. I just had it in my head, like 11 subscriber special, probably from the point which I had 11 subscribers. Like, I was thinking it would be funny if, Like, people make like 1,000 subscriber thank yous or 100 or whatever, and I was just thinking, like, what if I just choose an obscure number that's like not even like a 00 number, you know, not even like a handsome number or whatever you'd call it, like not a milestone number, and just turn it into a milestone. But essentially it would just be just a video. Like, there's nothing special about this video. But I will say, I will at least say, you know, thanks for watching. Been making videos on this channel for quite a while now, maybe going on a couple of years. I can't believe how fast that goes. And I gotta admit, like, you know, the Toontown content, it has its moments, and there's so many episodes now. There's like over 50, I think, and there's still gonna be so many more. So that, you know, kind of gets, I guess, not, I don't know if I want to say bland, but it blends. But I do look back on some of my, you know, one-off videos. Like, my last video as of this moment that I uploaded to this channel. Well, okay. Actually, the last video, well, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. But the last public video on my channel that I uploaded, or the last video I published on my channel, was a Minecraft video. That was gonna be a Let's Play, and still can be, or still could have been, and still can be, but I just remember recording it, and I think I just named the file the final episode, and I think I had that thought, like, what if it was really, this was just the series? Oh shit. Why? Now he's dead. Who's the fucker? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I don't want to be in this battle now. Like, kick me out. I said I wasn't gonna progress my tune anyway. I'm fucking stuck here. And so, you know, I may do another Minecraft video like that, just because I still have the world, you know, and everything, but I made that in maybe like December, or maybe even November, or maybe even earlier. I don't know. But all I know is I can remember, like, I can remember what happened. Like, I can remember, that I was, like, I can remember the context of like, one of the, I don't want to say, I guess, reasons why I made that video. I don't think it was a reason, but like, I remember what I was going through, put it that way. But in simplest terms that I can currently muster is, I remember, like, I guess there's little chapters of, you know, the what is now the notorious shitty things that I'm going through in my life. I remember what I was going through when I made that video. And usually I talk sometimes about how I put the dates or whatever the fuck, you know, for when videos were recorded / uploaded / whatever, / you know, conceived. But that one I had on the backlog of my channel for months and months, and it must have been, I know it was 2021 at least, I'm pretty fucking positive of that. But YouTube, I honestly find this to be quite an annoying feature, or a lack of a feature, sorry, is they won't tell you when you uploaded a video. They'll only tell you when you uploaded a video if it was like the day that you published it. If you upload a video and you upload it unlisted, it's gonna say the date, you know, that you uploaded it. But when you publish it, it refreshes that date to whatever day you published. So I kind of wish that there was like a separation between those two so you could at least see the difference. I know it's only something that I would probably want, but I just think it would be just a nice little knick-knack feature if they would do that. They're, you know, for the big heads at YouTube, I know everybody at YouTube is watching this one. If you guys could just throw that feature in. So now I never know, I have no idea when that video was recorded. I have no idea when that video was uploaded. The only thing I can guess is I'm not sure, and I'm actually doubting it, but I think on Minecraft you can see the date and maybe even the time that your world was conceived. So I could just find whatever world save and launch that up, and it might tell me. I don't know. Maybe even go as far as going into the game files and see if there's like a conception date. But yeah. So I don't know if there's a point, but oh well, yeah. Completely off the fucking topic, but the point was, and holy shit, it's already been 20 minutes. But the point is that videos like that I actually enjoy. I guess not enjoy, but I enjoy that they're on my channel. Like, I like, you know, like I said, the Toontown kind of can sort of blend together and all just become kind of a fuss of fodder. You know, there's a lot of dull moments, probably. Although I'm sure every episode has its quirk. But, I like my one-off videos. I mean, I have some videos where I was just spur of the moment recording, like this Arma 3 video that I haven't even watched through more than like 5 minutes of it, but it just entertains me a lot. And it actually birthed like kind of a reference in my friend group. Howdy! Because I say that at the beginning of the video, which I've always said that. And I don't know where that came from, but I've always just said that, and I guess it was destined to only be noticed in that video. On like a late night, I was recording Arma 3, and it was a good time, and whenever I click on that video, I think, you know, that was a good time, and it's a good time to watch what little of it I normally watch. So, yeah, you know, I like the one-off videos. Anyway, fuck it. Thanks for watching, whoever does. I know of 2 people that seem to get around to most of my videos, and that's Chazzers, and Moldmancer. I don't know why I felt the need to shorten both of your names there, but yeah, I mean, I'll link their channels in the description for whatever reason. That's what I'm gonna do now. There you go. Pebby. You got that right. Anyway. Guys. What? Don't have a cat. What are they adding to this game? Guys, I was just joking. I have no bad blood towards Pebby. Is that dude's name lowercase? No. I wish you could have lowercase letter names. I hate capital letters, I gotta be honest. I don't hate them, I just, at a certain point, I think I just got all lo-fi-ish. And I just fucking I think that capital letters are just so. Why am I talking about this? They're just so in the way. You know, like, shut up. Nobody needs to see you. Just makes a word look so unproportional to me. Like this. That used to be my name, but now it's this. And I think that looks so much better. It's like so much more proportional. It's like so even. And if you just look at it for long enough, and you can do it with your name, like. I mean, that actually looks pretty good, but maybe it's just because the letters are slanted now. That actually looks pretty good. It looks. Obviously, they all kind of look official. This one especially. But, like, if you just. It's almost like you're taking the Z and putting it at the beginning. You know, it's just the same height, everything's even. It's so much cleaner. I just love lowercase letters as a whole. Like letters. Don't know why. I guess I want to say I like words. I like words, but not like language. I just like text. And numbers. I like numbers. I like the way numbers look. I like the way text looks. I like fonts. I think I'm just now coming to that conclusion. Who doesn't like fonts? I just realized, look at this window. This is so cool. I mean, it's low res, but that is so cool. I love that. It's a cloudy day for this tune. Believe it or not, I'm actually not going through something. Whatever, I don't know. The other day I was. Which is when I made my last video. But yeah, I mean, life is not exactly chipper. It never is. There's really never moments where it's like, life is good. I've had like 5 of those moments ever. Where it's like, life is good. Maybe like a dozen. And it's like, you want to say, obviously it's more than that. It's like, no, like I said, I went from 5 to a dozen because it feels like obviously it has to be more. I was just giving it the benefit, like, maybe, okay. Like, a dozen moments of life is good. It's been a while since we had a chair. Oh. Fraud. It's like, why, like, what? Do you expect me to be thankful that you came and sat for 1 second? Like, fuck you. If you're not gonna sit and enjoy the tune and view, then just don't even come over in the first place. Like, don't virtue signal to me, like, hey, look, I'm cool. Remember me. I came up to sit for 1 second and then leave. Like, yeah, I'm gonna remember you as the fucker who left. Not as the dude who sat with me and held my hand the whole way and just really just shared this moment with me. We didn't share anything. We shared a false interaction, essentially, like a frail interaction that could easily fall apart with someone's breath. You know, you could breathe on it and it would just totally cave. It was just the frailty of that interaction was just so yeah, thanks for watching. I realize my videos don't really get a lot of views. My channel doesn't get a lot of support. I realize this. I don't care. I'm only saying this at all because that's kind of the the title of the video. It's like the overlooming topic that I could choose to just ignore and just have the video be about anything else. But I'm gonna mention it since I never do. It's like, hey, you know, thank you, Mold, and thank you, Chaz. You're two people who are kind of friends of mine, and you know, you stick around in all sorts of different ways, this being one of them, and I seriously couldn't ask for that. I literally would never ask anyone, hey, check out my new Epic Magic Man video. I would never do that. So that's totally on you. You're totally responsible for that shit. So if you ever find yourself questioning, like, why am I watching this fucking retard play this kids game or do stupid shit and say stupid shit, and I'm sick of listening to him. I'm just like, hey, I'm just self-deprecating at this point. I'm sick of listening to this fucking idiot sulk and live such a sad, pathetic life, complaining about everything. By the way, next video probably I do have something to complain about, so get ready. And it's gonna be, believe it or not, I have a plan for a next video. Kind of like this one, except more recently planned. I'm gonna be talking about video games. Get ready for a post-commentary extravaganza, multi-part series. I don't know. Let's go over here, dude. Now this right here. Okay, maybe not, but over here. This is what's great about this game. It's like, it's never required to like go over here, but you can. And you'll never see a toon over here. You will never, I have never seen a toon chilling or over here. Never. Oh, actually, yeah, I was just thinking to myself, I wonder if there's another, it looks like there would be another entry. I don't think I've ever noticed this was here. But still, you would never see a toon over in this area. And it's like, but it's here. Or you could go in this corner. It's like, that's what the best part of MMOs is, like little places that nobody ever visits. That's, in my opinion, it's kind of ironic because it's like, that's an MMO. And of course, it's like, I love to be alone and I love silence and peace and quiet, but I just love a cute, cool little place in a game where it's like, it just feels like home. It gives you that little tingly it does for me. It gives me like a tingly feeling, sort of, where it's like it's like I'm in the world, but I have my own little corner and I'm just here. Everyone's in the game. They could all come here if they wanted to, but instead I'm the only one here. And it's like, this is my little fort. This is my little home. And you know, it's just a feeling I get when I'm running through places normally. Like, I don't ever come over here and just stand here and think about that, but I'm just kind of running you through. Sometimes I do. Not in this game, but in other games, like well, it's hard to pinpoint a game where I have that. Maybe Skyrim, or a game like Skyrim. RPGs. I always like looking for the lesser, like, visited spots and just chilling at them. And just thinking, like, seeing the beauty in them. And they just feel cozy. It always feels cozy when you can find a little place of your own, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So when you do it in a virtual video game, it gives this very kind of euphoric, just like almost like an accomplishing feeling for me, where it's just like, here I am, this is me. This is my crib. It's just a nice, kind of very comforting, happy moment for me. Just this little corner. Nobody will ever come over here. And I'm glad it's here. And there's a lot of places like this in this. I guess they're almost like liminal spaces when it comes to this game. But like, for example, like Chip and Dale. That was a place even in Toontown Online, when the game was completely popular, you still would barely see people there. And now when you see people there, it's only like AFKs or whatever, you know. But like Chip and Dale, I used to think as a kid, like, whenever I wanted to really just chill, it's almost like an ASMR experience, weirdly enough, to just go to a place in the game where there's just nobody, where there could be anybody, but you go there and it's just nobody. You're just totally alone now in this game space. Like the fact that I could just go in this house. There's nothing happening here. There's no reason to go in here, but it's like, here it is. I could spend as much time in here doing whatever I want. I could observe things. And it gets old pretty quickly, obviously. That's the thing about it, is like, but it invokes for me this very kind of strange, inexplicable feeling of uniqueness, where it's like, I'm here and no one else in the game is here. It's just like me experiencing this totally unique thing right now. Like no one is seeing or appreciating this space in the game. And even if they were to enter the space, it wouldn't be like appreciated at this level. It would just be like for a toon task or something. It'd be fucking gotta get through this game, man. I'm fucking excited for that laugh point. But there's plenty of spots in this game that are just so cozy and just cornered away from the rest of the game world. Black light. That was a fucking one of my favorite dubstep songs back in the day. The Black Light by Lisa Rowe, I think. Jelly Roll. Teddy Roll. Honestly, I'm not helping this dude. I don't care. I mean, he doesn't need help. But I mean, like, it would just be to get my points. But, I said I wouldn't do it. The only way Jellybird is progressing in this episode is he's getting some fucking exercise. Maybe he'll be able to run a little. Next episode, he'll be a sprinter. For sure. Sprint across the map. And they added that too. So yeah, I mean, you know, thanks for. I keep coming back to this. Thanks for watching, man. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's late. It's a nice, quiet night. You know, and I'm talking about being very open and kind of opening this sort of canister in myself about talking about something I enjoy in video games, which is sort of liminal, quiet spaces. I don't know why. I wonder if anyone else can relate to that. I genuinely, I want to know, if anyone else watching this is just like, what? You're a weirdo. What are you talking about? But I just, Oblivion. That's a great game for that. Is I guess it gives off this roleplay feel, where it's you can enter a building, and there can be an NPC in it, and then they'll leave the building, you know, and you're just the only one there, and you can just walk around their house or something, and just that's so cool. It's such a It's just such an interesting feeling that it evokes for me. Stuff like that. Being completely alone in a video game where you're usually not. Maybe that's like the way to summarize it. It's like, here we are, Chippendale. There's nobody here. And it's just like so, right off the bat, it gives me this feeling of like, oh shit, like it's kind of jarring, but in a comforting way. It's like, I'm just here, I could do whatever, I could say whatever. Everyone's gone, I'm the only person on Earth. It gives off that feeling of like, this area is kind of just mine for this moment. It's not that it needs to be mine in order for this moment to be a recognizable moment, but or an acknowledgeable one. But it's just so quiet. You can just take moments to look at things. I'm looking at that door up there. Never noticed that. So many things you can just go your whole life without noticing. Never noticed that logo up there, the two rodents up there. You know, a movie I recalled a few days ago, Alvin and the Chipmunks. My God, how come I never hear about that movie? Like, not even in like a meme fashion. I never hear about. I don't even know where I heard of it. I think maybe someone said it in a call or in a video. Here we are. This is my favorite part of video games, I have to say, is all the shit I just kind of described. It doesn't really do it justice to describe it the way that I did. I really can't explain it. It's just this feeling. I don't know. It's cool to be alone in video games. And just take stuff in. And just maybe it's that feeling of like fully immersing yourself. Maybe that's what it is. Is like when you're with other people or even when you're with NPCs, your brain is like, those are people. You know, they're there. So it's not like it's telling you that you have to act a certain way or anything, but it's like your brain is constantly going to be kind of acknowledging that something is there. Whether it's a line of code or a player who could potentially interact with you or others or just distract you in some way. Just by their name popping up. But when everybody leaves the room and you're suddenly alone in this video game, and it's like, it's almost like you're a game dev and you're just like walking around your world, and it just gets very liminal, but very peaceful and kind of comforting, like a singularity. Like, I'm here and I'm safe, and you can just take time to like appreciate things. Just go through it, breathe. And for me, it's a pretty like euphoric experience usually. It's like it makes my body tingle sometimes. It's very strange. It's like, oh, here I am. It's one of those moments again. I'm completely alone in this golf course. There's nothing inherently special about, you know, whether people are here or not. It's pretty indifferent. It's just the same. Oh, now somebody's here. They're going over to the boss bot. And there they go. Now we're alone again. And I totally have that sense right now of that feeling that I'm talking about. It's very tingly and just... I'm probably the only one. I don't know. I feel like people aren't going to be able to relate to this. It's one of those things where it's one of the few things in life where it feels like nobody it really feels like nobody's gonna relate to this. I doubt it. But for me, it just for some reason I like it. I can kind of recall like this one Cars game. You know, Cars, the Disney Pixar or whatever. They had this one video game on like the PlayStation 2 maybe or something. I think it was the PS2, and you could drive around. And I remember for me, like as a kid, it was like a GTA type experience. Like it became this kind of roleplay-esque thing, and I can't recall having the feeling, but I can recall what the game felt like, and how it could evoke that kind of same feeling where it's like there were so many spots in that game, or just so many kind of so much of a vibe of just like you're in a world where you're kind of alone driving, and it's very liminal, and it's very like old technology, and it's peaceful, and you can kind of do what you want. Anyway, for some reason I have this feeling like I want to say my plans, because actually I do for once have a few things that I've had on my mind of like stuff I want to be doing for this channel. But I figure why, like I probably just stick to what I've been doing. Just continue doing whatever. Because I love surprises, and in any form, I guess. Like I just like, it's not like it's a big surprise for me to make a video of something, it's not that big of a deal, but I like that just not knowing, because at least it has like some intrigue, it has some mystery there. It's just like even if it's just a spark of it that lasts for a moment. It's like, oh, he played Monopoly Streets, good for him, man. Oh shit, just like that, I guess. So I'll just say thanks, since I guess that was kind of the overarching topic that kept coming back was thanks. And I feel like there's something that's on the tip of my brain. I don't know. I don't know what I want to say, but it feels like it feels like a moment where it's like I want to create, I guess, for this channel, and I've been thinking about that, and I don't think it's gonna like go out like that. So that's partly why I'm not saying anything. Like I just have been having a lot of urges to play games, and then in turn having a lot of urges to record for this channel. And who knows, maybe neither will happen, and that's probably the case. Usually that happens is like I get the urge, like I want to play Oblivion, and then I just don't, and then the feeling goes away. So it's just like kind of feeling like that right now. I'm just feeling like, look, thank you for what's that noise? Thank you for being a part of whatever this has been so far. Thanks for checking out the vids. Whoever does and why ever, I don't know. I don't really care. As you all might know, that's not really the purpose of the channel, is to give a shit about shit like that. It's just to do whatever the fuck I want and be boring and be a fucking idiot and a self-deprecating, sulking douchebag. And just talk about me. Me. Stuff like that. And I didn't really intend for this video to be so long. So sorry. But, yeah. Thanks. Hopefully I can do some interesting things. Put it that way, I guess. Like, I want to do very strange things that probably won't appeal to anybody, but I have the desire to do them. So, yeah. Like, I want to make some really random videos that are just not necessary and are kind of just like, essentially just like garbage. But the feeling that I have in my mind is that it's going to feel good to make or create. So we'll just say that's all. That's what we'll say. I just said it. Yeah, sure. I have a feeling that this commentary, if I listen back to it, is not going to age well because I'm not even going to know what I'm talking about. And quite frankly, I feel like I do know what I'm talking about right now, but it's like, it's just impossible to explain. Maybe you'll understand if and when I decide to create such content. But yeah, I guess I just really like video games, and I kind of sometimes get sick, I guess, of like what the game wants me to do. And sometimes I just like that's this whole video is like, and I've had a few videos like this where I just run around and talk. And I guess sometimes like I just have that urge to defy the base game and just play it and just feel the game. And I think that I just kind of want to do a little bit more of that. And just some really, really obscure kind of commentary / feel videos. You know? So, yeah. And who knows? Maybe it won't work. I don't know. It's not a big deal. It's not like I'm just currently planning this in my head now, so it's not like this, overarching thing that it's like I'm getting off my chest. I'm just kind of developing it in my head as I'm speaking, so it's not a big deal. But I'm just kind of talking about how I feel right now. And thank you for 11 subscribers. Thanks for watching for all these, I guess, all these months. It's been, I think, almost a couple of years now. And I'm going to continue to make videos whenever. And, yeah. June 14th, 222, Tuesday, 12:58 a.m. Bye. Lol.